All right, today's episode on Tequila Forever Tequila. I'm going to be doing a review on Santanera Añejo. Check it out. This is coming out of now number 1466. That's Tres Mujeres Distillery. A little about this tequila. This is kosher certified. And kosher means that it goes under a really strict process. In fact, I think it says right here in the tag. So it means that it has gone through a strict quality controls. So yeah. Anyways, they use organic agave. And let's see. They fermentate this with classical music. I think the Mozart. In fact, speaking of that, guess who's the master distiller on this tequila? That's right. Sergio Cruz is the master distiller, and then the senior distiller is Manuel Rivera. And so for this tequila brand, what they basically every batch they use from a single terroir. And some of the agaves that are grown that are not ready, they leave them. They're looking for a certain maturity, and what they do, they have this agave quality classification process where they mark each agave with an identifying number based on the sugar bricks. So that way they know where it's coming from. Like I said, they don't mix any of the terroirs at all. So every batch single. Let's see. Yeah, so basically that they just like I said, the agaves whenever they're ready is when they pick them. And then this is the first company brand to use Colbert barrels, and these are coming from I believe France. It's like two different locations in France. I forget what they were, but those two different locations where they get them. I think somewhere. I read that the wood on these trees were like 200 years old, 200 plus, with lots of little tiny grains. So, it's really able to absorb in there. And I believe they use new oak. And so I believe it's new French oak. And a batch on this one, the batch lot, let's see, is TKA 1121. Oh, and so something I also forgot to mention, like it says right here, it is 21% ultra age new oak. And that's what it says here. But what I read on the website is, I believe this is like 20 or 21% of extra añejo, blended with the añejo. And you can see the color in this bad boy right here. It's almost gone. Actually, it's probably even hard to see, but you guys can take a look at that right there on camera. So this is pretty dark. This is like a really dark, gold kind of color. Anyways, let's get down to doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little swirl, and I'm taking a look at it here in the glass. I can see that it's really sticking on there. This is a really nice looking tequila. And to be honest, I don't know how long this has been rested for or aged in the barrels. So we know that the extra añejo is at least a minimum of 3 years. But as far as the añejo goes, I don't know. I don't think I was able to find that information. But if anybody got that, go ahead and throw in the comments below. I would like to learn myself. So anyways, let's go ahead and get down to talking about these aromas. All right, so this tequila, I'm picking up a little bit of brine. I'm picking up lots of caramel, vanilla, toffee, some cherries, and like a lot of fruity notes. Also, I'm also picking up maybe some plums, some butterscotch. So there's like some dark berries. I'm also picking up a little bit like I'm gonna say like some apricots. So in this tequila, a lot of the notes that I'm picking up, they're all like sweet, fruity, type of notes. It smells good. It really has a nice nose. I mean, personally, I like sweets, and that's what this tequila basically what you get. It's just a lot of like sweet, nose. And there is that nice oak in there too. I mean, the oak you get from this, it's soft, it's gentle, but it's also, you can also smell like it's a little bit like sweet, but you can definitely get the oak in there. But I'd say more than anything, you just get a lot of fruity notes, a lot of sweet notes. Like I said, there is a little bit of brine in there too. As far as the agave goes, I feel like you really got to dig in there. And, for an añejo to have to, so it's hard. So here's the thing, because I don't know how long it's been aged for, it's really difficult to say. If this was like 30 months and then, blended with 21% of extra añejo, then I can be a little bit more softer on the review on this. But not knowing exactly how long it's been aged for, it makes it a little bit more difficult, because if it was something that was, aged for like, 18 months and then some extra añejo blended, it's like, you know what I mean? I would expect a lot more agave. I'm also taking into consideration that they're using new oak. So, and a lot of times too, like French oak has a lot of strong aromas and flavors. So for an añejo, that's definitely gonna hurt the rating a little bit. But let's see how it is on the taste. Has a really nice buttery, silky mouthfeel to this. There was really no burn. There is heat. There's definitely some heat coming down. But all right, let's see. All right. So it's tequila. I know I'm picking up like some chocolate notes, and I'm also picking up a lot of the caramel, a lot of vanilla. I do get a little bit of that brine in there, which is nice. Kind of helps balance things out a little bit. You do get those fruity notes. I'm also getting like a little bit of let's say some maple on the taste. You can definitely taste the oak, but as far as the agave, there's a little bit of pepper finish to this too, by the way. Perhaps even some cinnamon. But as far as the agave goes, I'm gonna say that you don't really pick up much on the nose, or on the taste. So like I said, that's definitely gonna hurt the rating a bit. Because I believe that balance is perhaps one of the most important things when it comes to tequila. But I think this is a good tequila overall. I mean, on a personal level, I would say that I would, for me, I would probably rate this, like an 88, to 89, because I think it really does taste good. I like it. I definitely love sweets, so I'll say like an 88 to 89 on a personal level. But on a rating for like a tequila, I would say that I would probably take this down to like an 86, perhaps the highest 87. Deducting a couple of points there just because the loss of agave. You know what I mean? But it's really delicious, though. I mean, if you love sweets, if you like sweets, if you got a sweet tooth, this is definitely going to be for you. This definitely can be like a dessert. You know what I mean? A night sipper. But that's really what it comes down to. If you really like sweets, I think this is definitely be for you. If you don't have a sweet tooth, if you don't even like semi-sweet tequilas, I mean, this is not going to be for you. I would definitely say stay away from this. But I think, yeah, I think it's a good tequila. You know, it's just like I said, the fact that I had to really dig in there on the nose just to get a little bit of agave, and not really getting it on the taste, it definitely hurts us, especially because it's an añejo. You know, if it's an extra añejo that's been aged for X amount of years, I could understand it. So that's what I think, you know, about this tequila. I think it could have been, you know, so you know what, I think, yeah, 86 to 87. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you guys tried it, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. You know, well, if you're looking to try this. You know what, and towards that finish, one thing too, another flavor that I was kind of picking up a little bit of aftertaste. It's a little bit of like banana. All right, well, salute.